Hi, I'm Rob. I'm ready to start, and this is the third annual Winter Favorites video on my channel. It's the 6th fashion favorites, including the summer favorites. Got some outerwear, some sneakers, some pants, some music and media stuff at the end, and some updates, a little bit of everything. So thank you for tuning in, and check it out. So we're gonna get started with outerwear. The first thing I'm gonna show you is actually what I have on right now. It's this vest from Dickies and this hoodie that I thrifted. The vest is a duck canvas, Sherpa-Lined, really comfortable and a lot softer than I thought it would be. But this has been something that I've been wearing all fall. And this hoodie is from Stardom High Flyer. Not familiar with the brand, but I picked it up for only a couple bucks. It's 100% acrylic, super heavyweight, and yeah, it's just this pairing. I wanted a dark tan brown hoodie and vest, and I got it. The next piece of outerwear I have to show you is this bomber jacket from Holloway. Holloway is one of those companies that's run by Augusta's Sportswear. They have a bunch of different brands, but I've never actually had a true bomber jacket. I've had some jackets in a similar style, but this is really cool. It's gray, but it's got a really fine pattern to it. And yeah, just a classic bomber jacket that I've been wearing a lot of through this fall into winter. The last piece of outerwear is actually something I don't have yet. It is a Christmas gift from my parents. It's a Helly Hansen Tromsoe jacket. So I'm gonna speak on what I know about it, but I have not seen it in person yet. So this is kind of like a long coat parka style. It's in this color Storm, which is like a gray, greenish blue. I thought this was really cool, and most of my winter jackets are just gray or black, just a neutral color. So this kind of stands out. It's also supposed to be extremely warm. I don't think it's super water resistant the upcoming months when it gets super cold, like below freezing. I'm gonna be wearing this all winter long. And as far as sizing goes, everything that I just showed is an XL, except for the bomber jacket is a large. I also have some really cool shirts to show you this season. First, we're gonna get into this Kestin shirt behind me. It is made to kind of look like a sky and kind of like on a faint cloudy day. It is so cool. I love this style of the long sleeve, kind of heavyweight shirt with the Revere collar. This is something that I've been wearing at least once a week since I got it. I picked this up at City Workshop where I used to work. Shout out Roger and Josephina, always picking up the best stuff for the store. I also picked up this Harley Davidson Jason Momoa shirt. Got a targeted ad on Instagram, and I think it was last year's style, so it was on super sale, and loved the pattern. When I got it in the mail, pleasantly surprised with the fabric. It's really soft and flowy. Only thing, I was playing with Willow and she bit it and ripped a little hole in it, so I got to patch that up. But in general, I'm very happy with this shirt. A sort of similar shirt that I'm not as happy with is this Lucky brand pink button-up shirt. I got this on clearance. It looked nice when I got it, but a couple times in the wash and it just kind of did not keep its shape. And yeah, don't know if I can recommend that, but I have it. The last top I have to show you is something really cool. It is a vintage military sailor shirt from the Czech Republic. I picked this up from Universal Surplus. They're a really cool company. They get all of this dead stock vintage military gear, and this was one of the things that I picked up. Love this green color. Don't have anything like this. It's got a deep neckline with a button that I generally leave unbuttoned. And I really wear a shirt, like a t-shirt or a tank top under this pretty much every time that I wear it. The other couple things I got from Universal Surplus are both pants. I got these Ripstop cargo pants. They're from, actually, they didn't list this on the site, but they're from the British Police Force. Didn't know they were police pants when I bought them, but they're tough. They fit me well. And they're a little bit long, but they're kind of good pants for casual wear. Can't really dress these up much, but they're cool. The coolest pair of pants though is these US military from the 80s night camouflage desert pants. They're sort of like over pants, so I have to wear shorts or sweatpants under them, but the pattern on these is crazy. They're really baggy. You can tie them up at the ankle, but I generally wear them just as these super baggy patterned pants. it's kind of one of the more outlandish things in my wardrobe, and it's a little tough to get away with, but I think if you style it right, you can pull off something like this, and I think I can. The last pair of pants I'll be showing you is actually a pair of scrubs. I was looking at Fig's scrubs, and some of their pants are really cool looking. Didn't really know this when I bought them, but they're really great workout pants. They're super cool and lightweight, and yeah, you can see from this video of me playing basketball. That's what I've been wearing them the most for, is just to work out in. They're a little bit expensive for scrubs, but I've definitely gotten my wear out of them. And using this video to transition into sneakers, I'm playing in the New Balance 650 in light aluminum. I was really fiending for a pair of Jordan 1s or like the Mac Attacks. I was really liking that look of the big toe cap, but I'm not crazy about Jordan 1s in general, and I wanted to try something different. The 550 lows are kind of what everybody's into, but the 650s, I wear high tops all the time, and this pair is kind of the best colorway I've seen on them. They don't look quite as much like clown shoes as they do in that wide angle video, so you can see them here. They are really just a good pair of shoes. I bought some New Balance socks as well, and somehow controversial, whenever I'm wearing my sneakers and high tops, just even casually, I do lace them all the way up. I know that's not how most people style them, but that's the only way I can be comfortable in sneakers. I also got this pair of Adidas Tubular mock runners. This is a pair of shoes from 2015, I think, and I've been looking at them since they came out. And this year for my birthday, my mom said, "What do you want for your birthday?" So she got me them. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. I wear these at least 2 or 3 times a week. They're really comfortable, and not really like a running shoe, but they look great as a casual shoe with that moccasin style. I think it's a cool fusion. The last pair of sneakers I'll show you today are these Osiris D3 2001s. Man, this shoe, as funny as it sounds, I saw them while I was watching the Cat in the Hat movie. The kid was wearing a custom pair, and I looked them up, found out all the history and the lore behind these shoes, and man, I just got hooked. Found this pair. This is the only color I really loved. This Canadian skate shop had 1 pair left, and I bought them, and I've been wearing these a lot more than I thought I would. I know they're ugly, they're bulky, but I love them. I have not skateboarded in them yet, so I'm gonna include a video of me testing them out on my skateboard and see if I could do anything on them. I can't really do any tricks, but see if they help me. I don't know how anybody has ever skateboarded in these shoes. Like, let alone it being a signature model. I got these shorts at the North Face outlet that, if you remember from the summer favorites video, it's the same design as Morgan's jacket here.
Whoa!
So now we can match.
Yeah!
If I'm wearing shorts and you're wearing a jacket.
Absolutely.
So also at that North Face outlet, I picked up a t-shirt. Got a few tees to show you today. The North Face one is this Year of the Tiger. Kind of one of the coolest North Face designs I've ever seen. And definitely appreciate the Year of the Tiger. Also, me and Morgan got to see Nothing But Thieves in the fall. One of our favorite bands. I've talked about them on this channel. Their new album was pretty good. I'm crazy about all their 3 older albums, and they played a really good set. We saw them up in Brooklyn. The last t-shirt I have to show you in person is this New Balance. I've been on my New Balance wave, just a simple tan tee. It looks kind of reflective, but it's not. It's just a gray print, the New Balance logo on the front and the back. And I actually have one more t-shirt coming in the mail. It wouldn't be a ready to start fashion favorites video without a semi-aquatics release. It's this Absolute Zero design. It's one of the ones that has been on their profile for a while, and I've been waiting for the release, and this season did it. And, you know, always got to support semi-aquatics. Moving into accessories, the other birthday gift that my parents got me was this Nixon watch. This is the 25th anniversary player. It is one of their older designs. Kind of looks like a retro TV to me. It's got an actual diamond at 6 o'clock. Just Nixon went all out for this, and it's really cool. Nixon is my favorite watch company. Aside from my grandfather's watch, they're the only watches that I wear. Got my first one almost 10 years ago. I won one in an Instagram contest. Thank you, Nixon.
Thank you for this watch.
Turned all my friends onto them, bought them for family members. Yeah, Nixon is the brand for some really tough watches that still look good. Definitely check out Nixon if you don't know about them already. I also picked up a couple hats. I got this Supreme Joan of Arc cap. It's kind of ridiculous. It's got I think it's a Bible verse from Revelation on the front and a portrait of Joan of Arc. I don't wear it forward so much, even though I think it unironically goes hard. And Joan of Arc holds a special place in my history, so I saw this and I was like, this is too cool. I gotta get this. The other hat that I got is this Phillies cap with the retro fat P. This is just kind of probably the most popular Phillies hat because I got it at the game and everybody was wearing it. But I went in wanting that hat, got it fitted. I don't usually wear fitted caps, but it fits me pretty perfectly. It's a little snug with this hair, but eventually when I cut it off, it'll fit great. Just a classic New Era flat brim cap that I curved to get the shape I want. And what I really like is the MLB logo on the back isn't the classic red and blue. It's got the maroon and light blue of the Phillies, of the 80s Phillies. So I thought that was a really cool detail. Moving into some non-clothing media things, Inept Aliens, who I've worked with in the past. He did some of the art for my album. He put out a zine and just a little thing that was really cool. And I'll show it to you here. His whole aesthetic is very much like super colorful, spacey, not absurdist, but kind of just otherworldly. Love his art and had to pick this up to support him. It came with a sticker pack as well. He's always putting out new art. He's done some t-shirts and prints as well. So give him a follow and stay tuned for what he's got going on. I also picked up this Injury Reserve box set. It was their capstone. Richie and Parker have formed a new group called By Storm, which connects to their last song that they released as Injury Reserve. So as a final drop for Injury Reserve, they did a box set. Injury Reserve has easily become one of my favorite groups of all time. Richie and Parker are awesome, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do in the future. Rest in peace to Groggs. Man, you guys made some of the best music and some of my favorite music of all time, so I just want to say thank you. And the last thing I'll show you before we get into updates is this Boss loop pedal. Morgan got this for my birthday, and I haven't taken the task of learning how to use it yet, but man, I've wanted a loop pedal for literal years, and I'm not even going to take it out of the box right now, but you will definitely see me use this in the future. If not in a video, then definitely in some music, which I'll take you into some updates now. As far as content coming in 2024, I've got some music in the works that's written and I want to record in a live setting. I think there's just a certain magic to everybody being in the same space, not tracking anything, but doing it as a live performance. So that's my music goal for this coming year. I also have a handful of cool video ideas. The first video that will probably be in January will be the denim jacket sequel, the World Tour jacket. Couldn't finish that by the end of the year, but it's going to be a really good one. In addition to the music and videos I've got planned, there will be some merchandise coming in the new year. There are going to be some ready to start sweatshirts with they're going to be hoodies. And then the deluxe version of my album, which is a CD and DVD pack, will finally be available. It's available for pre-order right now. That's the artwork by Henry Havlack. It looks amazing. At this point, you know that the last issue of the Ready to Start newsletter came out earlier this month. Want to thank you guys for tuning into that and supporting and checking out all the small artists that I featured. It was really a rewarding experience to promote all of these artists, and it's just a lot of work for me running it kind of all on my own. It could definitely come back in the future, but for right now, kind of refocusing, gonna take 2024 to do a handful of kind of more concentrated effort. It's going to be really focused in 2024, and the content, and I think I'm done calling it content, to be honest. The art that I'm going to be bringing you is going to be top notch. It's going to be the best stuff that you've seen from me. My final video for the year will be coming out later this week on New Year's Eve. It is the music video for Style with a surprise remix by JLang. It's what you heard at the very beginning, and I'll play another snippet at the end. Just want to thank you guys for tuning in, for staying up to date with what I've got going on, and kind of being along for the roller coaster. The direction of this channel has definitely shifted a few times, but I think it's consistent enough that it keeps you entertained, it keeps me entertained with what I'm doing, and I promise you that the next year will be the best of what you see. It might not be the most of what you've seen from me, but it will be the best. Thank you again for watching. I'm ready to start. As always, see you in the next one.